Another nice tool that we have that KFS has given us is the device registration tool. So now I've put these tools on our website, so you don't have to log in to download them, but you can download them at the customer quite easily because it's also not coming from an international server. It's sitting on a server locally in South Africa. So as soon as you click on download, you'll see there's the file downloaded. You don't have to wait too long for that. So it makes it a lot easier. You can also get these tools off of KFS directly. So if you click on devices, or if it says administrator over there, you just click on this little drop down. You go down to product downloads. You will then be able to download all of these tools and some of the other ones. So the Net Gateway is the one that'll act as like a FM audit sort of on-site tool, and it'll collect information of all the devices that are on-site on the customer. So if they are USB devices and things like that, that's the one we'll use for that. Otherwise, if they are older machines that can't connect directly to KFS, we'll need that Net Gateway for that. Then the device registration diagnostic tool. So this one, let's just open this folder. It's probably going to tell me to extract all of this. Yeah. So let's just extract this tool quickly. So what this tool does is it'll scan the network and find all the Kyocera devices on the network. It'll then tell you that if those devices are registered onto KFS already, and if they are registered, it'll tell you what account they're registered to. So if you see a device that's registered and we can't find it on our system, or you can't sort of see it anywhere, this tool will then tell you where that device is registered to. So if we open this DRD tool, okay, and we just need to click on run anyway. Now, it's a bit like, let's just minimize all of this. It's a bit like the NetViewer. We'll just need to click on add devices here. Search for the network for devices. For here, we just need to put in admin. So it needs to have the username and password to log into the machine to actually just check if it is registered on KFS. So the first two, the username is admin, password is admin with a capital A. For the older machines, it's admin, let's put that in again, admin 00. And then that way it'll be able to log into the older machines. Some of the FS models, like the FS 4200s, are able to register directly to KFS, but every other FS model isn't able to connect straight to KFS. So yeah, you'll see it's found two devices. I know there's only two devices, so I can just click on cancel over there. It tells you that it's registered on KFS, and this one is also registered on KFS. For some reason, it's actually not telling me what group these devices are in, but I've actually never had that before. There's a serial number of the device, the IP of the device. So from here, you can then click on registration settings. You can then put in that URL for KFS over there, and then you can put the access code over there. And if you want, you can put in your user credentials. You don't need to do that. We haven't set up KFS for you to need things like that to add a device. And then just make sure it's ticked on manage over here. So there's two different methods for KFS. There's manage and then there's monitor. With monitor, you're only going to be able to see basic information on the device. With manage, you're then going to be able to sort of send files, do the firmware, check a lot more sort of settings and information on that device with the manage device settings there. So you can click on OK. For this, we don't actually need to. So once we've put in all these settings, we can click OK here. It's actually not going to let me over there because I haven't put them in. Put them in there, just tick the devices, and then click on the register devices button. Now you can see that registration settings are not filled in, so it's not going to let me do that. The other thing is there's actually an export button here. Yeah, so you can actually save those settings into a file and then import them next time. You can actually also do the firmware upgrade from here. Some of the devices do need to have a firmware upgrade before they're able to connect to KFS, but I don't think we have too many in the field which are actually that old that we'll need to do the firmware for to be able to add it onto KFS. Okay, so that's the device registration tool. You can see it's pretty straightforward, nothing really sort of special, clever with it. And you can also get onto the device's webpage from here, I think, as well. Yeah, device homepage. So click on there. So if it's not registering, it's probably because, like I said before, DNS settings are not in and the gateway are not set on the device. Okay, so that's the registration tool. And then I'm just going to set another video now just explaining exactly how to add a machine onto KFS and what some of the issues that I've come across when adding devices on there, so we know what to do when you have that issue.